What is up, YouTube? Man, it has been such a long time since I have been on YouTube. The last video I posted was my college dorm room haul, or dorm haul for college, whatever. And I made that video a year ago. If you read the description, if you saw my hair, yeah. I made that video a year ago and I lost the edited footage, but I still have the raw footage. But by the time I got around to thinking about editing it, it was too late in the year, so I just decided to save it and I will re-upload it now. So that's what I did. But it's been such a long time since I've actually really talked to you guys. I posted singing videos and stuff like that, and it's been a while, so it feels good to be back. There has been a lot of things that have gone on in the year 2017, and it's just been exciting. It's been an exciting year. So today I want to talk about competitions and summer programs. And this is kind of a topic that I'm sure there are quite a few people that feel like I shouldn't talk about this topic. Number one, because I'm only 18 years old, and what could I possibly know? And number two, it's they might feel like I'm on here to try to be oh, look at all the amazing things that I've done. But that's really honestly not the truth. I just kind of want to say some things that I feel like no one said to me when I was in high school that I wish I knew. So yeah. So first I want to start off with competitions. I feel that competitions are kind of important for young people. The competitions that we're eligible to apply for, not the Met competition, but right now, especially for me, and some of my friends who are in college, we need to make money, and on-campus employment is nice, and allowance from your parents is great. But there are some times where you want to make I don't know about other singers. I like to buy opera scores and music books and stuff like that to have for myself, and some of those things can get pretty expensive. And same with anyone who wants to do YouTube or anything, or wants to make their own videos for pre-screenings and stuff like that, to invest in a camera or a good microphone or a good lens to have good quality videos is expensive, and we need to make money. And as an 18, 19, sometimes 20-year-old, or even 17, 16, all of that, a or B opera company is not going to offer you a contract to, so you can get paid and get a good amount of money. So right now I really feel for my age group, which I think is from about 15 to 19, I think definitely competitions is going to be our main line of income until we start doing a lot. I mean, I know I have friends that have church jobs and stuff like that, but there are competitions, high school competitions, that offer $3,000 for first place, $5,000, $10,000. And I think that it's a good thing to look into. And also, competitions teach you a lot of things. They teach you how to be a better colleague, because you meet a lot of nasty people at these competitions, and sometimes it turns other people into those nasty people. But for me, it makes me want to be a better person, because you see older people kind of being shady, or even younger, the high school students and stuff like that, just not really being supportive. It teaches you a way to be supportive. It helps you practice with auditions, especially if it's a competition that's in the same place but has a bunch of rounds. You go in and you sing for sometimes a small jury or sometimes a small audience, and if you make it to the last round, there's usually a big concert or something like that. It all depends on which competition you're doing. So I think that not only is it a good idea financially, but it's a good idea in terms of exposure, and it teaches you a lot of things. It teaches you patience, because that moment when they get up there and they're oh, we just want to thank everyone for applying. You're all so talented and you're all winners in your own way, which is true. But I know how singers get, and we're pretty anxious people. So I want to talk to you about two competitions that I really feel are pretty good for high school and for 18, 19, 20, or anyone who's eligible in terms of age. But these are two really big, good competitions that I think you should do. I know of other competitions and stuff like that, but they're smaller competitions that I think you should do research for on your own, because a lot of them, they're oh, you have to fly yourself out there, and you have to stay there for a week or whatever. There are a lot of different things, and you have to find out what works best for you. in terms of your financial situations and stuff like that. And sometimes you have to live and be from a certain area or a certain state. So certain competitions like that, that's something that you'll have to do research about on your own. And a good way to do that is YAP Tracker. If you don't know what YAP Tracker is, it is a website where competitions post listings of their competition, or like they have you can audition for like a job and stuff like that. There's a bunch of other things, but I pretty much only use it for competitions. You can also use it for master classes. It's like a $50 year subscription or something like that, and I think it's a good investment to make also. I'll link the website down below if you guys have never heard of it. The first competition that I want to talk to you about is YoungArts. YoungArts Foundation, that's pretty much what it's called, the YoungArts Foundation, but a lot of people just refer to it as YoungArts. So YoungArts is a 1-week competition, and what you do is you send in a video, like a pre-screening around October. Well, it's due in October, you can send it in before. Like right now, applications are open. You send in your application, and you send in your pre-screening. A few weeks later, or maybe a month later, I don't remember when we found out. I think it was actually November. There are 3 categories of winners. There's merit, there's honorable mention, and there's finalists. With merit, you just get your name posted on the PDF that they post online, or like all the winners for 2018. It'll be, if you are honorable mention, you get your name and all of that on there, but you also get $250 just for being honorable mention. So there's a $35 application fee, and that's literally all you pay. So if you pay $35 application fee and you win honorable mention, you got $250, and that's some profit. I'm not really good at math. What is that? 215 profit. And if you're a finalist, they fly you out to Miami, Florida. They fly you out to Miami, Florida for a whole week. Like, they pay for the flight, they pay for the hotel, and you do a bunch of different things, and in the end, you are awarded with a cash prize. So during the week, you get like master classes and stuff like that. You even get a really nice performance, and they post the performance online. And at the end of the week, you have like a final audition or something like that. At least for the classical singers, that's what we did. And then you'll get an email about a month later telling you which award, what your award level was. You can get level 3, level 2, level 1, silver, and gold. Level 3 is like 1,000, level 2 is 1,500, level 1 is 3,000. Silver is $5,000, and gold is $10,000. You can win $10,000. So if you spend $35 on an application fee, they'll fly you out. You get a free 1-week trip to Miami, Florida, in a really nice hotel. It's a nice hotel. You'll have a roommate, but you get a free trip to Miami, and then also at the end, there's a possibility that you can win $10,000 that you can spend however you want. It's not like a scholarship that goes towards your musical studies or anything. You get $10,000. Like, how great is that? And that is money that I think is good for seniors, because seniors in high school, because you can use that money to pay for college things. Like, I did a competition the summer before I went to college. I actually did 2 competitions, and that's how I came up with the money to get most of the things that you saw in my dorm hall. I also bought I bought my MacBook, and I needed a new phone, so I bought a new phone. So that's how, that's at least how I do it. Like, how I get the things that I need. I have to do competitions because I'm not gonna go get a job at a grocery store because I just can't. So that's pretty much how I make my money. But yes, I did YoungArts, and it was such a great experience. Even besides the whole money thing, it is such a good experience. You get to work with amazing people. You meet so many great people. I wanted to do like a video about all things YoungArts, and I was gonna do that, but I just decided that there's no point really. If you guys want to see something like that, or if you just have any questions about it, you can just like message me on Instagram or anything or something like that. So I don't have to make a whole separate video about it. But yeah, that's what YoungArts is, and it was great. I was a gold winner. The only reason I say it is because I know that if I were watching this video, I would be like, so like, what did you do? Or like, how did it go? And it was so much fun. And it's not based off of that one performance that you do in the beginning of the week. It's based off of how you do the entire week. Like, they're watching you the entire time. And the panelists are so nice. They're just so nice. So I really encourage everyone who, but unfortunately it's from 15 to 18, but you can be a freshman in college and apply. So I encourage everyone who can to apply, and good luck. So the second competition I want to talk about is the classical singer competition. This is like a very popular competition. A lot of people know about it, especially high schoolers. I think this is probably the biggest competition besides like YoungArts. I think this is the biggest competition for high schoolers. It's just an awesome opportunity. Especially if you make it all the way to the final round, you'll have sang for so many judges, and you get so many comments. You get comments after every round. So what you do is you either can apply to audition live for a first round anywhere. Well, not anywhere, but they have specific states that you can do it in, or you can apply online. I did online. I did the online application. And then if you make it to the second round, you go to, this year it was in Chicago, and sometimes it's in Boston and other places, I think. But for the second round, I went to Chicago, and then you keep going until you make it to the last round, if you do make it to the last round. And the good thing about it is you're networking with a bunch of other singers, and it's a great way to meet singers. So for high schoolers, there's like this big expo, and there are a bunch of colleges that have like tables set up, and they give master classes that you can sign up for. It's just an awesome opportunity and an awesome place to be. It's like a 4-day convention or something like that. Depending on what category you're in and what time you're singing, all that stuff, you might only be there for 3 days like I was. I was there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I flew home on Monday. So yeah, I mean, that pretty much breaks it down. First prize for high school, first prize is $1,000. Second prize is $500, and first prize is $300, or is it $1,750 and $500? Yes, it's $1,750 and $500, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think that's what it is. There's more money involved in the emerging artist and in musical theater. For musical theater, pre-professional or something like that, or yeah, first prize is $1,500, and for pre-professional classical music, first prize is $4,000 or something like that. But I was in the classical university intermediate division since I'm an undergrad. I was just up against all undergrad, and the advanced is actually also undergrad. Like it's kind of weird. It's like people who are older but haven't got their bachelor's degree or something like that. So all master students, like if you have your bachelor's degree, period, you're considered to be pre-professional. So advanced is like this limbo of education, I guess. Yeah, I was in the classical university division and I won. Thank God. I was so nervous, but it was fun. But and I met amazing people, and I've really networked, and I just met so many great people. I made new friends. I met some nice teachers. Some people who I hope to see again. Yeah, I don't want to make this video a really long video. I see that it's already about 14 minutes. At least that's what my monitor says. But it'll probably be a little bit less once I edit it. But I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to end it here, and I'll make a part 2 about summer programs. So you can head on back to my channel, or you can click the link below, and you can go look at the scholarship video. I really hope that this helped you guys. I will link both. I will put the links to both competitions, applications, or the homepage in the description below. YoungArts, their application is due in October. Classical Singer, their application won't be due until like probably April or May of 2018, so you guys can hold on for that one. But I do, encourage you guys to do a little bit of research and just find something, even if it's something that makes you have to make a recording to send in, just to get more comfortable with the whole idea of making recordings, because I know some people might be nervous about that. So I just want to say that if this video was in no way, shape, or form to like make it look like, oh my God, look at all the amazing things I've done. I just wish I would have known about these things in high school, because I think I could have benefited from these competitions and stuff like that earlier. Not really classical singer, because it just would have been a different category, but I wish I would have known about like YoungArts and like from the top. Like I'm gonna link from the top down below too. It's like a radio show. You audition and you get on. You have to do it in high school. I did it in my sophomore year or something like that. I applied and I wasn't picked to be on the show, but I never applied again, which is something that I wish I would have done because it would have been a great opportunity. I have friends that was on the show, and you know, it's just a good opportunity that I wish I would have taken advantage of, but no one was really encouraging me to do those things. So yeah, I'm gonna link all 3 of those things down below, and I really hope you guys just take the time to check it out. And so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't, and thumbs up this video if you want to see more, and put any ideas for new videos or new topics that you want me to talk about, or any questions that you might have. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.